Hey guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid News Now. We've got a big video for you today, starting with some exciting news about Captain America Civil War, some bad news for anybody waiting on that Gambit movie, and a very exciting promo image from this weekend's season finale of The Walking Dead. I should say it's exciting news about Civil War, especially if you're in the industry or one of a selected few members of the press, because if you are, then you might be able to see the film in just 2 weeks. Yep, on April 13th, inside Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, as part of CinemaCon 2016, Marvel has confirmed they'll be screening Captain America Civil War for those industry professionals and selected press members a full month before everybody else will get to see the film on May 6th. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems like it's going to be the first time that the movie is screened for anybody other than test audiences, and while we probably won't get any reviews at that point thanks to embargoes, we definitely probably will get some first brush reactions on sites like Twitter or Facebook. So that day, make sure you're watching your timeline as folks are leaving the theater, probably around 12:30 Pacific time. And I'm really excited. This seems like Marvel is very confident in the film they've made, and honestly, May 6th just can't get here fast enough. And in our second story of the day, bad news for the Fox Marvel Universe, or I should say bad news for one film of the Fox Marvel Universe. Yep, it looks like Gambit has sunk even further into development hell and has actually officially been delayed. Now this might come as a shock to some, but it actually makes a lot of sense when you realize, like I didn't until I was doing research for this video, that Gambit was supposed to be shooting right now and was originally slated to release in October of this year. Suffice it to say, it doesn't look like they're going to be meeting that expected date, as the movie's director, Doug Liman, has already begun production on another film, The Wall, for Amazon Studios. The good news for those of you that are currently very depressed about the delay is that Channing Tatum is still attached to the project, and there's a chance that it gets going when Liman returns from his other project. Oh yeah, and it's also currently in rewrites, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you ever think that this movie is going to get made? Is Channing Tatum just eventually going to get so frustrated that he leaves the project? Is Fox eventually just going to can it? Let me know down below. Personally, my gut is telling me that it will eventually just get canned by Fox after they kick the can down the road for a little bit, but that's just my own personal skepticism. And for our last story, let's talk about a little show that we haven't talked about much on this channel, The Walking Dead. And this season to me has kind of just felt like the Waiting for Negan show, as things are going to change so rapidly and vastly when he does show up that I kind of just want them to go ahead and get there already. Well, we're going to know a lot more when he does show up on The Walking Dead's season finale, which airs this Sunday. But ahead of that, we have our first look at the character thanks to some new promo art. And while we don't see much of him other than his back and his famous barbed bat Lucille, it definitely does look comic book accurate from the third of Jeffrey Dean Morgan's body that we see. But the real question is, will what happens in the comics happen in the show when he actually shows up? We'll just have to wait until Sunday to find out. So that wraps it up for another Hybrid News Now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you liked what you saw. Subscribe for more great content every single day. And, consider supporting us on Patreon. Please. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you tomorrow.